Alright, so I'm going to be ranking the top weapons in GPO as of right now in Grand Peace Online. Mainly going to be ranking them based on PvP because nobody uses weapons for grinding, bro. Come on now, it's update 7. So let's just get right into it. So for some honorable mentions, we got Gravity Blade and Candy Cane. They're both solid, I guess, but they aren't really meta. Like, Candy Cane's really only a flex. I've gone through this before, but it's honestly not that good when you compare to some of the newer weapons in GPO. It just has good range and it's fast. Its moves are pretty bad. So, and Gravity Blade is the same thing. It's fast and it has good range, but its moves take a lot of stamina and they're pretty hard to land unless using a fruit like Yomi or Zushi. So just get to the actual ranking now. So in the very last spot we got Elo's Hammer. Elo's Hammer is really good, but when you compare it to a lot of the other stuff, I think it's kind of fallen off the list a little bit. And mainly because that Elo Hammer did get nerfed and its damage, because its damage used to be insane, but they put a cap on it now, so it's not as good as other, I guess, heavy weapons in GPO. Its moves it still has some of the it is 2 guard breaks, which is really good. It's with the smash, like the E move is really good for guard breaking, and then the festival is really good for combos. It does so much damage. It's super easy to land if you know what you're doing. Also, this weapon isn't really that easily attainable anymore. It was update 3 exclusive with the Easter event, and it's kind of a pain to get now. So that's also why I think I'm also gonna be considering how hard they are to get, because like a new player is not gonna be getting Elo's Hammer anytime soon. Next one we got is the Firework Lancer. This one came out in the anniversary event, so just like Elo Hammer, where it's not really attainable anymore, but it's still pretty easy to get from training because everybody has this weapon kind of. It's not like Elo's Hammer. It's really good at PvP, like I said, with Elos. It's pretty annoying to fight too. It has fast speed and fast damage, and its Firework Rush is, I'm pretty sure it can combo extend too. And its range is also pretty on par. It has pretty long cooldowns though, so I will give it that, but it does get outclassed by the other stuff on this list. So now we're starting to get into the actually good, like the really good stuff for GPO PvP. And the first one I'm going to start out with is Shisui. Now this is a pretty basic option, but yo, this sword deals so much damage, dude. And after you like do an auto combo, you can crescent slash for the extra damage as well. Or the triple ripple, or whatever you want to call that. It can guard break too. I don't know what it is, but Shisui, this sword is so deadly, and it's even better because you can use this with sword styles too. So definitely a top tier option. There's nothing wrong with it. Next we got Trident. This is like my top 3 best favorite weapons in GPO. It's honestly like the best option of all time for PvP. It's literally a classic. Trident, it does have a pretty high skill gap in my opinion to use, because like Afro Dash or having skill to land pull. Well, one of the more skillful weapons, and of course it doesn't have like ridiculous damage, but if you know what you're doing, it's really fun to use, and it's busted as hell for combos. Obviously it's not gonna be that good for grinding, but it's just a class. Like, this is such a goated weapon, bro. Like, I gotta respect you if you use Trident and not heavy weapons, because like the entire meta in GPO now is to use this Kraken Great Sword, or just Gauntlet or World Ender. Like all those weapons that deal so much damage, and then you have Trident. Trident doesn't deal that much damage on base, but a person with skill is just a demon of Trident, bro. Just class weapon. This is a W weapon, bro. Just it's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It's the GOAT. Next weapon we got on the list is Borges Gauntlet, and as much as I hate this weapon because it's so annoying and like you see it all the time in arena, that does not mean that it's not good. This weapon is like busted as hell right now. It's so good because it scales off of strength, and even though the range sucks, it like, doesn't matter. If you use like the range doesn't matter, because if you use it with a fruit like Zushi, like it is like you can just pull them in and deal so much damage with Black Leg, bro. Borges Gauntlet, like this weapon is so stupid, bro. Like I cannot. It is 2 really busted guard breaks too as well, and it just deals high damage, dude. While it's having points only into strength. I don't. This weapon needs to be nerfed, bro. I am still waiting for the nerf from Borges Gauntlet. This weapon is ridiculous, y'all. But yeah, it's busted. Okay, and the last weapon on the list is World Ender. This even a debate? I think this one should have been kind of obvious. One thing I like about World Ender though is it's like the way you get it is an RNG base, which I liked because GPO is so RNG based for shit, and it's so annoying. But this is not RNG based, so So I'm not that mad at that that it's busted, but at the same time, it is limited to the battle pass, so it's kind of stupid. But I guess it is what it is. But this weapon's broken. It has I would say 4 moves basically, and the Soul Eater move, this not only does it deal damage, but it heals you too. The range on this weapon too is insane, dude. And the amount of damage that this weapon is like I don't like, bro. This weapon is just bust. Like literally, it's called World Ender, bro, because it's so bro. Like I'm pretty sure that devs made this shit just so it could be broken as hell. Because this thing is literally broken. Just look at the weaker to see a YouTube video of somebody using it. This shit is just insane. Also, not only that, but I honestly think it's really good for grinding too, which is also another upside. Yeah, that's it for the best weapons of update 7 though. I'm pretty satisfied with this list. It's just my opinion, by the way, y'all. I definitely did probably miss a weapon, but this is what just came to mind when I thought of like the most busted weapons, and yeah.